Hey guys, and welcome back to Toy Tengoku. I'm your host, Lindsay.
I'm David.
And today we have something I don't think we've ever quite shown off before because it's two figures in one, and it's by the company Soyokusha, which I don't think we've all had on the show.
No, I haven't even seen that brand before.
Now, of course, this is Rem and Ram, and there's a ton of figures of them out there.
Yeah.
But this one is a little special. So I really wanted to take a look at it. They're super cute.
Two in one.
When we had it up for pre-order, I didn't like the stock photos very well, and they look so much better in person. So I thought we have to show you guys. So
Yeah, let's check it out.
let's check it out. Okay, so here they are, Rem and Ram. Beautiful. I love this box. First of all, it's very simple but nice. Like you can see them from any angle basically without taking them out, which is great. But before I open this, I'm going to talk about the anime very briefly. So the anime originally came out in 2016, and I think you were telling me earlier that when
Since
you came
I've come here,
to HLJ,
all I've seen is Rem and Ram figures.
right?
But actually, like, that's type of a warped version of things, because before I came, there weren't any, were there? So.
Right. So it's hard to imagine a figure world without Rem in it, because there have been so many releases now. Prize figures, scale figures. Of course, we looked at the Good Smile Rem figure maybe a year or two ago.
With the
one
horn.
where she has the glowing horn if you put the little light inside of it. And I love that one. But as far as posing goes, I might like this one even more. I mean, it's hard to go wrong when you have both girls in one package. But anyway, so it originally aired in 2016, and despite how popular it was, there was no second season. And we're finally getting it just now in spring 2020. So right now, they're airing like kind of a recap.
Yeah, which I'm going to be watching to try and
and
back on it.
I think they're in like hour specials, and they add in some stuff, some new footage. So that is the best way to get back into the series. It's still pretty fresh in my mind, so I'm not sure if I'll watch it or not yet, but I'm definitely checking out the second season because I loved the show. It's so good. In fact, I was just watching a Mother's Basement episode where he was talking about why it's a masterpiece, and I kind of agree with him. I mean, it has its flaws, but overall, I think it's a really great isekai. Anyways, let's look at the figure. I'm talking way too much. So I already opened this once to make this part even easier and to limit the amount of sound, but I can't eliminate it entirely. Here's the base. It's pretty nice. It's just very simple and black, gets the job done, and it's got the title on the front part. And here are our lovely ladies. Now, there have been so many figures, prize figures especially, of them in like crazy outfits that you'd never see them in.
Type of refreshing, coming back to basics.
Right. And of course, you get both of them together, and they're connected at the hand. Now, what's important to notice is there are no spare parts. You can't display them separately. They have to be together. The hand is attached. Like, you cannot separate them. So you have to be very careful when putting them on the base. So that you don't snap anything, because that is the only place they're connected. Like, as you can see, they are free of each other on any part but the hand. So be careful when you're doing this. All right, we've got metal pegs, so it's pretty sturdy. Oh, it slides in really easily, actually. That's nice. Typically, we have some trouble with these, getting them in the first time, but that was like totally painless, totally effortless. So good job. As I mentioned before, this is by a company we haven't really done before called Soyokusha. I say that weird like that because sha is like company.
Company, yeah.
The word company in Japanese. So it's Soyoku and then sha, like Soyoku. Wait.
Company.
Yeah, Soyoku Company. Sorry. Yeah. And good job, guys. You did a really solid job on that. Okay, so let's look at the figures themselves. So this is a pretty classic pose for Rem and Ram, and it's got them in their maid outfits, so you get, you know, your, what did you say, back to form?
Yeah, type of back to character, I guess, you know, just from the anime, right?
Right? Like this is a pose that you see in the anime.
Yeah.
But they kind of give it even more of a flair because there's a lot of motion going on as they kick their legs up. Their skirts are flying up like with the motion of the leg. So I really like this. And not only do you get that motion, but these are two separate molds. There is nothing identical between these two figures. Like every fold of their fabric is unique to either Rem or Ram. And you can see that very easily just by like how this one has double creases and this one just has one big one there. This part, it's all different. The sleeves, hers is overlapping hers. Everything is unique to each girl, which I really appreciate. You can see that on the front as well. I think they gave Rem a bit of a bigger bust there too. I can't remember if it's canon, but it looks
Who
like...
has bigger or not?
But yeah, every frill, everything seems unique. What about this shoulder? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. But that goes also for the hair. They do have this one piece right here that looks similar, but the rest of the strands do appear to be unique. And let me just say, I love in a lot of these Rem and Ram figures how they make the bangs semi-translucent. So you can kind of see the color, the skin tone beneath Rem's bangs especially. And you can also see where the outline of her eye is. That's a really nice touch because in the series as well, this part of her hair is typically colored kind of skin tone to give you the impression. The same impression. But yeah, it's really nice. And as you can see, of course, their faces are complete, even though you can't see the eyes from that angle. Oh, they're so cute. I really love this figure, and I don't think the manufacturer's photos do it justice. Like, when you see it in person like this, it pops so much more. The colors are so much nicer, and there's so much more detail that you don't really see in those small, just stock photos of them. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say. Like, I just really like this. And it's also unique in that they come together, because I think a lot of figures sell them separately, even though they're meant to be displayed together.
And then you buy the set. It's
right.
just money grab.
Right. So typically, when you pay for each of these figures individually, you're looking at about ichiman gosenin, 15,000 yen, or about 150 USD. I mean, like, depending on the currency, right? But together, these are 21,000 yen, around that. So it's like you're paying almost 100 for each figure instead. So I also think it's just a really good deal. And if you look at it that way. But yeah, it's so cute. I have my Nendroids actually in a similar pose to this on my desk, my Rem and Ram Nendroids. I love the pose. I love how full of motion it is. It's just really nice. Like, if you're a fan of these characters, this is definitely a recommendation from me. And if you haven't seen the anime yet, be sure to check out that recap, because you'll want to see that before the next season starts in April. But yeah, I think that about does it. They're just pretty darn cute. You can almost display them from this angle too, but it looks a little creepy with their heads like that. Look at the shoes. Okay, that's about it. So that about does it for Soyokusha's Rem and Ram from ReZero. Awesome. And it is amazing, and you guys should check it out for yourself. See it in person by getting it from HLJ.com.
Hell yeah.
It's actually still available right now, so if you do want to pick it up, I highly recommend it. I would love to get this for my own collection. Unfortunately, this is probably going away as a prize later, but I can at least enjoy it for now. But anyways, not today, I'm afraid. But anyways, be sure to stay tuned, because we do giveaways on the shows from time to time. Maybe during an anniversary or something, you never know. Yep. But to make sure you're staying, To make sure you're staying up to date with the latest Toy Tengoku news, be sure to like and subscribe to HobbyLink TV. Yes, click the bell. Make sure you click which notification setting you want, either all notifications or just some. And also follow our blog, HobbyLink TV. Link is in the description. And there's also a gallery on HobbyLink TV, so you can see more close-up photos of this awesome figure set. So be sure to check it out.
Yeah, check that out for the Gumpler TV reviews as well, because we've got a good dude doing our photos, and they're pretty sick.
Yeah, and we also have not just the videos, but unboxings, looking at the runners and things. Yeah. So there's a lot to check out. Be sure you do that.
Cool.
All right, and I guess we'll see you next time. Later.